Good afternoon, everyone. I, Abhinav Mishra, a computer teacher in City International School. First of all, I would like to thank our director Nita Gandhi and our principal ma'am, Miss Archana Gaur, for providing me such a great platform so that I can uh, pass the information from here to you all. So, focusing upon the topic that we will discuss today in this live session, that is the basics of computer network. So, taking the term network, what is network? Network is a uh, we can say that network is a collection of nodes or devices that are interconnected through a communication channel, or we can say that the process of connecting the devices or the process of connecting devices or or nodes in a web through through any channel is known as a network. So as we all know that for building anything, for creating anything, we will need a blueprint or structure. So so same in the case of architecture to build a computer network. So basically there are two types of architecture in computer network. First is peer to peer, and second is client server architecture. So what is peer to peer architecture? In peer to peer architecture, there are many systems interconnected, and both all the systems are of same configuration, that is all having same memory, same processor, and same, they all are of same state. And there is no specific task to that is assigned to a individual system. All systems are same and they perform. And second is client server technology. What is client server? Can anyone tell? Please leave your answers in the comment box. So client server technology, uh, there is one system that is called server that serves or passes information to the other systems in the network uh, that are called clients. So uh, the network in which there is a one system that is server that passes information to all the connected nodes or the clients in the network, that is that type of connection architecture is known as client server architecture. And then the question arises, what is client and what is server? So then server is what? Server is a type of node or type of system that is uh, computer network that provide information or serve the information to the client systems. And client systems are the systems which take informations and all things from the server. So moving on to our next topic, types of network. So basically there are two types of network. First is local area. Two types of network there is. First is the local area network and second is wide area network. What is local area network? Local area network is a type of network in which all the systems are interconnected to each other, but they are embedded in a geographical boundaries. Or we can say that this connection is all about in a very small area, and it is embedded in a geographical incremented to a large area. Just suppose there is computer lab and all systems are connected to a server, or then the advantage of LAN connection is that we can access data from one system, from on sitting on one system that is connected on a local area network. And all of you, as you have seen in a as your dad or all my colleagues have seen that uh, printer in a office, and anyone can give print from there, things get printed. That is a perfect example of a local area network. to the second type of network, that is wide area network. What is wide area network? The wide area network is a type of network that covers a large area, and there is no geographical boundaries in it. The main example of is internet. Who does not know that what is internet in today? Then what is internet? Internet is a network that that joins that connects millions of people through a definite transfer for protocol, so that they transfer data, search information. Okay. Can anyone tell when and where the internet was used first time? You. The internet was first developed by the Defense Organization of U.S. military in the year 1967. They use this as a they use this network to intercommunicate between their forces or uh, troops, so that they they think that safe medium of transferring information. But the internet was possible by the public for many of the years, but by the late 1980s, the US government removed all the restrictions from the internet, so that okay, Tushar, I am seeing your comment. You are right, by US military. So, in by the late 90s, the government has removed all the restrictions from using internet, and was allowed for the civilians as well as the commercial companies to use the internet for their networking or for their trade purposes. In this way, the network came into existence. Today, life cannot be imagined without internet. As we all know, the how necessary the internet is for all of us. Like we are taking this live sessions, or we are doing many of the things on internet. Discussing few of the uses of internet that we use. First and foremost, that we browse information through internet. Second is we do online transaction. We do online classes, like we used to do in this lockdown period. Third one is online banking, online shopping, emails, social networking. Do you browse, and many more? There is the list is endless. So now the question is that what are the basic necessities we need to establish an internet connection? Can anyone tell three things that are basics for establishing governance? So there are basically three that are must for a connection, or for establishing a internet connection. First, uh, first and foremost, we need a device or a node on which we want to run the internet. And second is ISP. Can anyone tell me what is the full form ISP? Please leave in comment box, please. Yes, my students, Harsh. Okay, Tushar. Streaming is also the right answer. So ISP, the full form of ISP is Internet Service Provider. The companies we know, that Airtel, Vodafone, and all that, they provide you internet services through which you can access the internet. Okay, Tushar has given the third option also. That is modem is a device that converts digital signal into analog signal, and analog signal into digital signal. What does it mean? Uh, Analog signal is a type of physical medium for the transmission, but in the case of digital medium, they do not need such a physical medium to move on. So the three basic things for establishing an internet connection. First is the device or uh, your computer system on which you want to run the internet. Second is service protocol, and third one is your next we will move on some of the terms that we usually use by while using a computer network or internet. First is www. What is the full form of www? Okay, I got the answer. That is World Wide Web. What is World Wide Web? Okay, World Wide Web is basically a World Wide Web. Basically, it is a uh, information system that checks the information that is present by the sources and the end user to use the data that is present on the internet. But it is not possible for the end user to directly communicate with the World Wide Web. For that we need a mediator, or we can say that we need a software to access the information that is present on World Wide Web. So what does that software of my students? Okay, I will tell that we need a web browser. All of you have used the web browser. That may be Google Chrome, that may be Firefox, that may be Safari, and many more. What does a web browser do? Uh, Basically, web browser act as an interface or medium between end user and the World Wide Web. It takes our information and convert it to machine language and pass it to the www and take information from and show to us. That is the role of a web browser in the access. So moving on to next topic, what are the web pages? Can anyone tell? Okay, uh, web yes, Tushar has given answer browser trans transducer. Okay, next is web pages. What are web pages? Web pages are the hyperlinked document or hyperlinked text image uploaded on the internet that are uploaded on the internet, and the most important web page has its own unique web address, and parts of website basically well we talk about website. I will tell you uh, the collection of web page many web pages, or we can say that the collection of many interlinked web pages collectively known as a web. Say that the website is a collection of many web pages. Okay, then moving to the next thing that we are generally facing, that bandwidth is low, net is not coming. So what is bandwidth? Basically bandwidth is a uh, system, or we can the measuring unit through which we know that the amount of data flowing in a certain period of time, the amount of data which is flowing in a certain period of time. What does it mean? All of you know that while when we take an internet connection, they tell that they will give a speed of 8 mbps. Then what is this mbps? mb means mb is used for what? MB is used for megabyte. Megabyte means it is a measuring for measuring the data. Data is measured in bytes, kilobytes, megabytes according to the capacity. But what is that this unit MB per second? What does it define? That just suppose I 8 Mbps, then 8 MB of data will flow in 1 second. That means the amount of data is that flows in a per second is known as bandwidth of a system. So next is the types of internet connection that are present that we can take. First and foremost, dial-up connection. Although I know that this type of connection is not we are not using nowadays. Does the dial-up connection means what, how it works, and uh, I hope that many of my students know that how dial-up connection works. So in dial-up connection we need a certain to be dialed before accessing the internet. That was used back date that we got a broadband. Before broadband we got a telephone line and a device and for connecting a internet need to dial some specific code that is dialed and accepted by server. Then we are able to connect the net and you browse the information. Is too lengthy process, and every time we restart the system and we restart the computer system, we need to dial the same number and follow the same process every time. That is very hazy. But nowadays this is the time of DSL. What do you mean by DSL? DSL is a digital subscriber line. Digital subscriber lines in this same the process we got a landline or we got a fiber optics line or any type of connection in the home, but there is no need of just dialing up anything and connect through the internet. uh, they are already there, they work 24/7 and no such hassle process is to be done every time when we uh, next is so what we when this question came that what we can what are the key differences between a dial-up connection or a DSL. So basic difference is for connecting a dial-up connection, every time we need to dial a specific number to connect. But in the case of DSL, to do we do not need to do any such processes. So third one is Wi-Fi. What is Wi-Fi? Wireless fidelity. It is basically we create a virtual network in a specific area so that we can lessly. So any questions, all of you? Many of my students are confused with term the types of network and network topology. So I want to clear that computer network of computer network. Okay, Tushar is giving the answers. Very good. So what is the types of computer network? As I have discussed, the LAN, WAN, or the type of computer that what types of kind of PAN asked. Very good, Tushar. Uh, we can give example. What firstly we should know that what is PAN. PAN is basic. The full form of PAN is private area network, or the type of network which we create privately in our homes or wherever. So what is PAN? PAN is the we transfer our files from one place to another, or we transfer our files from uh, Bluetooth through Bluetooth from one mobile to another mobile, or we transfer files through the share it or this type of software where we use Wi-Fi or hotspot technology. That type of network is known as private area network. Okay, topology. Can anyone tell what is network topology? Okay. Uh, Network topology is a structure or a design in which we. Okay, Vikas sir, I think there is a network problem. Okay, let me continue, then see what happened. Uh, Network topology is a type of we can say that network topology is a design or structure in which we design our network. Either it is a LAN, WAN, uh, or arrangement of computer system in a network is also known as network topology. Basically, there are I am discussing the types of topology. First one is star topology. In this type of topology, the computer system is arranged all all its all its nodes are interconnected through this middle central system. Second one is it is a type or we can say that the computer are arranged in side by side all through which the information is passed computer system to second, and in this way it move on further. Second Third one is star mesh topology. In mesh topology is basically the collection of different type of topologies that are star, bus, circular, ring, and all others. Any questions, anyone? Okay, one very interesting topic came in my mind that all of you we all of you use that 4G network that is also known as E, and some use VoLTE. That is, can anyone tell what is the difference between LTE and VoLTE? What is the basic difference? So I will tell that is okay. Okay, Tushar, I am coming on that topic. First of all, I clear this LTE and VoLTE. In LTE type of network, while we are using data and a call came, then the internet connection will be disconnected, and we are not able access the data during a phone call. But this will not happen in the case of VoLTE. In VoLTE, that is known as the voice over LTE, means that while using data while on the call you can also access the data at the same time. So as the some of the student having problem in star topology, I am restarting the topic again. In star topology, server is put in the middle, and all the computer systems are attached, so that I will try to make a figure for you all. So as you are able to see that I know that that is involved, but I will clarify you that this is a server. Okay, and these are the clients that are attached to the server. So the server is placed centrally, and all the clients are attached to it that share the information. Okay, is it clear, Tushar and Harsh? So moving on to the next one, that is tree. tree topology. In tree topology, there is a, computer server and two. Just suppose there is a computer server and two nodes are connected to it. Then further it is increased just like a tree, that there is a trunk, then uh, there is a trunk, then there are their branches, then there are sub branches. Just like that, in tree topology there is a server, then there is sub server, then there are clients. Okay, understood? Okay, next is our ring topology. In this type of topology, the things are arranged in a circular form or in a form of ring. The information is passed in that form only. So there is a server in a middle, and the clients are placed around it, so that the information is passed thoroughly through the network. Anything else in this session? If you want to ask, please. Okay, Mrityunjay is asking for a figure. I am preparing. Yes, just see that this is a server, and two nodes are connected, client 1, client 2. Then further client 1, two nodes are connected from uh, client 2, and like this the whole chain is continued. Okay, Mrityunjay, if you understand, please thumbs up. So that is all for today's session. Stay home, stay safe. Thank you very much, all of my students and colleagues and my seniors. Thank you very much.